We have been here before, we know how it works. It's Ultra League Premier Classic, which is an Ultra League meta where you can't use legendaries or mythicals, and you also can't use anything that has required XL, that has used XL candies to power up. Now, a couple of things worth mentioning is that one, this is just a bare basic look through just the start of the meta, just to get the ball rolling. If you want an extended breakdown of the whole meta, including, like, you know, going deep into what picks you might see, pros and cons of all these Pokemon, cores that you can put together to make a nice coverage team, we do a full breakdown. Myself and Lyle Jeffs III, we streamed it recently. You can catch the video here. In the meantime, here's just the basic start. The other thing that is worth mentioning is that there are a lot of Pokemon that normally require XL candy to work for Open Ultra League that work just fine in Premier Classic as hundos with different IVs. Things like Trevenant, Nidoqueen, Steelix, Toxicroak, Abomasnow, they'll all work. You'll have to go onto PvPoke or like Go Stadium's Rank Checker and find out what IVs they need to be the most viable, but they're just fine. Anyway, let's get into the meta picks, and I think these top three plus Walrein, Trevenant, Nidoqueen, Swampert, and Walrein, they're going to be the big centralizing force of the meta. I guarantee, like 9 times out of 10, when you go into your GBL battles, you'll see at least one of these 4 Pokemon in your team. And I think anything that you run, each Pokemon that you run will have to be able to answer probably at least 2 of those things. I mean, moving on, we've got... oh yeah, no, there is one more thing I need to say about that, which is there is one Pokemon that can beat all 4 of them in the average 0-on-1 shield, and that is Shadow Lapras. Do with that information what you will. You've got Dragons. Dragonite and Kommo-o have the fighting coverage that can hit back against the Walrein. You've got Fighters. Our favorite fighter is Sirfetch'd because of its optionality, its versatility. You can run Night Slash and Leaf Blade on it to be able to hit like a wide variety of the meta. You can run Brave Bird instead of one of those moves to have a solid nuke there. You can also run Close Combat if you want slightly different coverage there. Escavalier is our other favorite fighter, which isn't actually a fighter, but we think it works quite nicely. Like the Trevenant, well, you'll be able to beat the Trevenant and the Swampert if you land the Megahorn or something like that. It's Megahorn's crazy powerful, and stab on an Escavalier as well. So we really like Escavalier. If you're running a fighter, we recommend running a flyer with it to kind of help cover the Trevenant, for example. And as far as flyers go, you've got, let's pop that in here, flying. Nope. I'm wasting our time. Flying. We've only got 5 minutes, guys. Okay, so you've got your Dragonite, of course. Gliscor, really nice against Nidoqueen and Trevenant. Obviously won't like the Walrein and the Swampert. Crobat will be better against the Swampert and the Nidoqueen. Slightly worse against the Trevenant. And a lot worse against the better against the Walrein. We've got Charizard, which is really nice. Togekiss, I don't think there's as much room for Charmers in this meta, but Gyarados is really nice. I think Gyarados is a very nice generalist, which has tools against a lot of different things in the meta. Let's see, we've got Gallade, which the confusion on a shadow form is going to completely grind down a Nidoqueen into nothing. The Leaf Blade for the Swampert as well. Really interesting play against Walrein. Got Snorlax, which is always just a safe swap. Let's go down. We've got... Ooh, Venusaur is a nice anti-fighter, except for the Escavalier, and it also does well against your Swampert. Can also beat your Walrein. You've got things like Overquill, your Dark Poisons, really interesting coverage. Things like Obstagoon are gonna be nice. You've got Gengar, you've got Muck with nice coverage moves, and Oranguru. You'll have to see the video to see what we say about Oranguru, but that's just your basics, and that's all you need to get started. Hopefully this helps. Check out the full video for more info, and good luck in Ultra League Premier Classic.